everyone, welcome back to the Untitled Park Series and welcome back to Melodyville. If you don't know, Melodyville is a themed area in the park, themed to music. I'm going to recap what happened last episode if you're new here, because I know how it feels when you join a series halfway through and you don't know what's going on. So, this is a themed land in the park, themed to music, like I said. It's going to be like a town square sort of thing, and at the back we have Melody Manor, which is going to be a dark ride themed to terrifying music stuff. I haven't figured it out yet, but yeah, that's what I built first. That's the main centerpiece, and today we are going to be building the first roller coaster in the area. Well, the only roller coaster in the area, but it's going to be my first time building a family coaster. I've never actually built a family coaster before. I'm more of a intense thrill, loopy kind of builder. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Spoiler alert, it goes pretty well. I quite like it. So that's what you're going to see today. As you can see, I've placed down some teacups in the middle. I want the teacups to be in sort of that grassy field area that you see. I'm getting a lot of inspiration from Back to the Future. If you know the town square in Back to the Future, that's kind of what I'm going off of, with the big old clock tower in the middle. In this case, it's Melody Manor. So yeah, that's what I'm going off, and I love the area so far. This is a theme that I love so much. Like I said in episode 1, Rock and Roller Coaster is one of my favourite themed coasters in the world because I love music so much. So that's kind of what inspired the whole area to be music themed. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So I can't wait to show you how it turns out. The station building, which you'll see a little bit later, is not complete. Little spoiler alert, it's not complete. But if you don't click off, because I'll do it another day. So yeah, I will be completing that either in a live stream or off camera, but you'll see what I mean by not complete. But we built that today. So we got the coaster, the station building. I've custom supported the coaster fully as well, which I'm very proud of. And you'll also see me making some custom hills for the outside, so you don't look out and see Liberty Lagoon or a different area of the park. You're kind of enclosed in that one area of the park. And again, very heavily inspired by Super Nintendo World in Epic Universe. They've got the massive Mario hills on the side of the area, so you can't see Dark Universe or Stardust Racers from the area. And they work brilliantly. Oh my gosh. As you can probably hear, my voice is gone. We were at Fright Nights yesterday, and let's just say some screaming happened. Or did it? I'm going to make a video about that because it was interesting. It was a weird event. I mean, I can roughly go over it now, but we went, currently recording, it is the 18th of October. We went yesterday, so the 17th, quick maths, and I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We did a little, there'll be a video out soon, but every time we came out of Scare Maze, I did a little vlog bit talking about my initial reactions to it and how I felt. So I didn't forget it when I do the voiceover. And yeah, a lot of them were, I didn't have great run-throughs, I'll be honest. It was a little bit of a letdown, but I love Fright Nights anyway. The whole event, I just love. I love the vibe, I love the actors are great. And yeah, it was good. I love Halloween, as you can probably tell, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me this year. Anyway, enough, we're in Planet Coaster 2. We're in Happy Land. I don't need to talk about that. And we are in Happy Land because, yeah, like I said, them hills are very cartoony. That's the vibe I was going for, like cartoony hills, like Super Nintendo World. And the whole land is going to be cartoony. And that's why when I get around to making the station building, you will see that instead of using like brick walls and walls with like a texture on them, I made them out of art shapes. So it looks really plasticky, cartoony. And yeah, we'll see how that goes when it gets coloured in. It's like a colouring book when it gets coloured in, and I'm thinking about it now. It could be cool. I've just thought about this while I'm recording. You know the black outline that like cartoons have? I don't know if you've seen them photos on like Instagram where there's like a cafe somewhere and it looks like a cartoon because everything they've got in that cafe has been outlined in black. You know what I mean? Am I talking nonsense right now? I can maybe do that, but again, that will be later down the line when I get to making the station building. But yeah, we're onto the coaster now, and like I said at the beginning, this is my first time making like a family junior coaster. I don't know what you would classify this as because it's, like I said, Wicker Man at Alton Towers is a family coaster, and I wouldn't classify it as that. I guess it's a family thrill coaster. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Good lord. I wasn't screaming that much, I promise. Anyway, yeah, Wicker Man at Alton Towers is a family thrill, I guess. So this is it's not a kiddie coaster, I don't know. Look at the final layout, let me know what you think. I'd say it's a junior coaster. I'm having a midlife crisis. Let's move on. So yeah, my first time making a coaster that doesn't go upside down pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know about you, but I absolutely love it. I love the layout. It is very short, obviously, but I just love how it looks. It fits into that small footprint so well that it just works. It works in the area, and with the station building at the end that you'll see, it just looks great together, and I'm very happy, and I'm so excited. And yeah, this is a theme that I've been wanting to do for a while, like a cartoony, non-realistic kind of theme, but I don't know how it will look in Planet Coaster 2, because there's a lot of good looking stuff, if you know what I mean. And yeah, hopefully it will come together, and I'm very excited to see how it turns out. So moving on to the theme of this coaster, it is going to be themed to a music factory. Oh yes, I don't have a name yet. I'm playing with a couple names, so let me know what you think down below. I'm going to reel them off. First of all, we have the Music Fun Factory. Keep in mind, this is aimed for a younger audience, so if it's goofy, it's good, if you know what I mean. We've got the Music Fun Factory, and we've also got Music Works. I was going with like a Bubble Works type of factory thing, or Symphony Works. Does that name work? Let me know down below. And if you have any better names, which you probably do, let me know as well. But yeah, it's going to be themed to a factory. I don't know, I said this on a live stream, I don't know if the theme is going to be you're on a tour of the factory, because obviously that's kind of more fit to a dark ride, or the theme is going to be you're a music note getting made in the factory, because that's what ideally the theme is going to be. It's going to be a music factory, the music is getting pumped out across the whole land, but it doesn't reach to Melody Manor. That's why it's all dark and dingy and crap looking. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. If you have a better name, please tell me, because I need your help. And yeah, that's what I'm going for. The scenery around the ride, again, it's going to be cartoony, it's going to be goofy, and it's going to be very bright as well. I mean, you'll see the station building when I get around to it, because the shape was the hardest part. I could not build the shape for the life of me, because I thought it's taken away from the manor. Like, I don't want anything in the land to take away from the manor. I want you to walk in, you see the manor, and you're like, oh, that's a ride, I want to go on it. So I didn't want this station building to be massive, take all the attention, but at the same time I need it to be colourful and eye-catching. So I think I'm going to go with like an orangey red for the colour. If you saw the live stream the other day when I was making the sort of outline, it's a red colour on the image, so I don't know if I'm going to copy that. I'm copying, I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said off camera, I'll have a little play around, see what fits. There's going to be green hills everywhere as well, so green, it needs to be a contrasting colour to green. But either way, we'll work it out and it will look great. I keep mentioning the live stream. I did a live stream a couple days ago where it's not the most productive thing in the world, but if you want to go check it out, it'll be mostly appreciated. And it's my first live stream in a while, so go check it out, because there is more on the way. More to do with Planet Coaster 2 as well, because I'm really getting into the land. But basically, on the top of the factory, not to give you a spoiler alert for later, actually I can, because I don't make it in the time-lapse. You know, on a factory, let me talk to you right now. You know, on a factory where they've got the funnels that blow out smoke into the atmosphere, no comment. Well, I wanted that on the factory, but I wanted it to move, so you've got some motion in the area. So we made a funnel. It looked absolutely terrible. It looked like a Twix that melted, so we didn't end up going with that design. But then I thought in the live stream, how about instead of funnels that go into the atmosphere, how about I make them the trumpet valves, the little buttons you press on the trumpet, because that could, one, link to music, which I need to do in the area, because it's a music themed area, and two, it looks good. So we did a little mock-up, I liked it. That's what we have on the factory. So if you want to go see the build process, go over, check it out. It's a good old laugh. I always love the lives when you guys join in, give me ideas as well. I've had some great ideas from that live stream, and yeah, it's a good old time. So now we have some kinetic energy in the area, some moving stuff. Again, Super Nintendo World. Everywhere you look, there's something moving. And yeah, that's the main inspiration for this area. So the more things moving, the better. We've got the coaster moving, we've got the little tunnel? We've got the little funnels on top of the factory moving. We need more. There's definitely going to be a lot more moving on this ride as you go around and interact with everything. And yeah, I can't wait to add it. And again, I want to apologise for my voice because I can probably, in my head, I'm trying to think what it sounds like, and it's probably the most monotone, boring thing you'll ever hear. But thank you for watching. That's all I need to say. I'm looking forward to doing more Halloween events. Talking about Fright Nights, sorry, a bit of a vibe change. I'm looking forward to doing more Halloween events. I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot this year. Saying that, we did bloody Halloween Horror Nights, which is crazy. And yeah, I can now confidently say, best Halloween event ever. Bearing in mind, I've only done Fright Nights, so not really a fair comparison. But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights was absolutely insane. Had a little vlog from that, so if you want to go check that out, please do. That would be greatly appreciated. And we're also doing Chessington's Halloween event in a couple weeks. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. No scare mazes there. They used to have one, I think it was Creepy Caves, which would have been cool to do at the time, but they don't have it anymore. So I think there's just shows. There's a Trick or Treat Town at Alton Towers. They've got one at Chessington where you pay £8, I think. You go in, have a little experience, and you get free sweets. And by free, I mean you pay £8 for it. So we might do that. Because I want to check it out. And like I said, it's the first time I'm doing Chessington's Halloween event, so I want to see how they compare to Halloween Horror Nights. No, I'm kidding. No comparison. And yeah, Halloween is my favourite time of the year. It's so good. I love it. The vibe. It used to be Christmas, but I don't think you can beat the Halloween getting scared feeling. It's so good. And again, that's why I was a little bit disappointed with Fright Nights, because I didn't really get scared that much. It was kind of walking around, looking at the sets, being like, ooh, that's cool. And I don't want to sound like the actors were brilliant. The actors are brilliant. The actors are not the problem at Fright Nights. It's just the amount of actors, the way the mazes are being taken care of from a maintenance standpoint. It's stuff like that. There was a bit, I don't want to go into it too much because I'm making a whole video about that. But we went to Deadbeat the Scare Maze, and the pre-show is outside, and it's next to a massive speaker that's playing music, so you can't hear what the actor's saying at all. And I was right at the back, so it didn't help. But yeah, stuff like that where it just kind of takes you out of it, and you don't experience the pre-show because there's thumping music outside, stuff like that. But anyway, enough complaining. This is a Planet Coaster 2 video, so we're coming to the end, and I just want to say thank you for watching. It means the world. Like I said, the live stream is out, so if you want to go watch it, go ahead, be my guest. And yeah, let me know what you think of the coaster down below, and I will send you off with some cinematics of the very, very white station. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in episode 3.